And Greg Duvall is going to lead us in the prayer.
Will you pray with me, please? Heavenly Father, we come to you this morning gathered to honor some fantastic families and the kids that come out of those families, and just thank you for the opportunity to see the good all around us and the way that we have been blessed by you. And we ask that you would continue to steer us as we step further into this brand new year, that we would find opportunities to recognize and celebrate all the blessings that you provide, both to us and anyone around us, that we would be a help to them. Help this club to do the same, and bless us as we go through this weekend, and keep everyone safe through the storm. It's in your name we pray. Amen.
Amen. And Gil Lewis is going to lead us in the pledge.
Please join me in the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Well, it is great to see everyone. Other than our honorees and their parents and guests, do we have any guests this morning?
That sounded a little weird. Great to see everyone out of the land.
Okay. Well, we have just a few announcements before we start our program. First, Principal Jones is going to tell us what's going on at the high school.
We're back in business. We started on Tuesday. A great thing that happened at our campus over the break, the Alumni Association redid both of our teacher lounges. And so it might not seem like a big deal, but the rooms are beautiful. We have wallpaper. Some of the guys don't like the wallpaper, but all the girls love the wallpaper. They like the beautiful couch, and it's so nice. And so we're so thankful for them, because it's a space that we can actually use to relax and just kind of unwind. So we're so thankful for the Alumni Association. We have some kids in fine arts who are heading to state. 2 for choir and 1 for band, and he's a repeater. This is the second year in a row, so we're excited about that. We'll celebrate them next month in San Antonio. Sports-wise, we're doing well. Basketball season, girls soccer, getting ready for things, and just as always, it's a great day to be a Wildcat. So thank you.
Good guys. So just a few other items. We announced it last week, but if you haven't heard, our spring benefit concert, or just spring concert, is going to be at the Granada on April 13th. So Raymond Fisher is heading up that effort, and it's going to be a great time. Look for more information to be coming out on that soon. Also, there is a canned food drive. Mr. Holmes sent out something over the Exchange Club Facebook on it, and there was something, we put it in the newsletter as well. You might have seen it. Mark, would you like to say a few words about it?
Certainly, Mr. President, thank you very much. Yes, Stacey Bond from 100 Women of Lake Highlands notified me that they were doing a big Feed Lake Highlands benefit canned food drive. It is on the 30th, and so just put it on your calendars to round up some canned food and make the drop. Feed Lake Highlands would be most appreciative. I think the latest numbers they are citing is that last year they had something like almost 30,000 people. So tremendous outreach from Feed Lake Highlands. So integral part of our Lake Highlands community. I thought it was good if we also participated in the effort. So that's all.
Absolutely. Feed Lake Highlands is an organization that we have supported over the years. And so that's on the 30th. Mark, do we just take canned foods directly to Feed Lake Highlands?
Yes, I'll let me look up the details. I'll circle back at the end of the meeting, but yes, it is on the 30th, and I'll get the details here shortly.
Awesome, thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So one more thing, we always want to keep the club informed of what the board is doing and actions that the board takes. One item that we discussed at this week's monthly board meeting, as part of our community grants program last year, we gave an award to Avid for some equipment that they needed, and they ended up acquiring that equipment through some district funds, so they didn't need the funds for that. But Carrie Macy, the AVID director, is planning an out-of-town overnight trip to take some deserving juniors and seniors who are in the top quarter of their class and planning on attending college to do some on-site college visits. And so we authorized or approved a grant to support that effort. So it sounds like a great opportunity for some very deserving students, and we're glad to be able to support that. Does anybody have anything else before we get to our big show? Mr. Holmes.
Thank you, Mr. President. To circle back on our prior topic. That event is going to be at Vector Brewing, so I see lots of exciting club members there anyway. So you go there on the 30th, make sure you take some canned food items, and that is going to be from 6 to 8 p.m. in the evening of the 30th.
Perfect, thank you. All right. Well, we've decked out the KC Hall like the Golden Globe, so we are ready to talk about some awards. So with that, I will call up our Vice President of Youth, Brad McCutcheon. Brad.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you. Good morning, Lake Highlands.
Good morning.
Appreciate another warm welcome. We have 4 outstanding students to recognize this morning, so we're going to jump right in. I want to thank all of you for being here. I know that the likelihood that many of you were awakened by the storm last night is high, and when the alarm went off, it was colder outside than when you went to bed. And I know what that looks like for Exchange Club Friday mornings on the priority list sometimes, so thank you for getting out of bed and joining us. To the faculty and staff, teachers, coaches, Principal Jones, Lake Highlands High School, thank you as always for everything you do, and thank you specifically for being here with us this morning as well. As I said, we have 4 students to recognize and meet this morning. I know you're excited to meet them, so we'll go ahead and dive right in. We are going to start with the Character Counts Award. The Character Counts Awards are given to students nominated by the faculty and staff at Lake Highlands High School. This award recognizes young men and women at Lake Highlands High School, as well as their parents or guardians and mentoring teachers who display strong character traits as a vital part of their daily routine. These are students who serve as peer role models, positively participate in school or community service and extracurricular activities, serve as student leaders, and are reliable and trustworthy. Our first Character Counts Award recipient this morning attended Aiken Elementary, Forest Meadow Junior High as a senior at Lake Highlands High School. Please welcome to the stage Mr. Jesse Jaguna. See if this one works.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
You ready? You nervous? Don't be nervous. I'm a little nervous, but we can't both be nervous. All right, Jesse, you have lived in Lake Highlands almost your whole life. How long have you been here?
12 years.
12 years. All right, very good. And you went to Aiken and Forest Meadow. What do you like to do most when you're not at school or studying, which I know takes up the majority of your time, but what else when you're not studying?
Love to study. When I'm not studying, love to work out, and I like to spend time with my friends, either in person or, video games. I have my friend Larry here today. Spend a lot of time.
Welcome, Larry. Thanks for being here. We're going to excuse the LSU sweatshirt just as much. At least it's the SEC, though. It's good. All right, very good. You said one of the things you like to do is play Xbox.
Yeah.
What's your favorite game on Xbox?
I would say, as of right now, it's a game called Apex Legends.
Okay.
I'm pretty,
You pretty good?
pretty nasty.
Pretty nice. Larry, you agree? Is he pretty good? All right. I feel like you're validated now, Larry said so. One of the things we ask a lot of times is what's your favorite social media app? We get a lot of the same answers. But you said something a little bit different, primarily because of the reason. So tell us what you like about YouTube.
Well, recently I've been learning a few things, like I've been looking into cars, so last night actually I was doing a lot of thinking about a lot of stuff, and I was on YouTube for a while, looking at a Subaru BRZ. I was looking at builds, so yeah, I like learning those.
Like learning on YouTube. My kids like YouTube, but it's certainly not for learning, so I appreciate you. When you get a little bit older and own a house and things like that, you'll be on YouTube learning all kinds of stuff. You guys know. So, and tell us if you could meet anyone in the world, past or present, who would it be and why?
Obama. Cause I just feel like meeting someone that's like touched such a high status would just be very interesting to see how they like maneuver through life, how they carry themselves. So yeah.
Very good. And tell us, what are you planning on doing after high school?
I want to go into a trade, become an electrician. I had talked with a very close friend of mine about it, and yeah, I want to continue what we had talked about and go into electricity and let's pursue that.
That's good. That's a great career path. I told Jesse one of my favorite stories about a guy who used to be a fireman with me. He's an electrician on the side, and it was costing him too much money to come to work as a fireman, so now he's a wealthy electrician. Jesse's personality and his plans to go into the electric field, I can see something like that in his future. Let's bring Principal Jones up and hear a few things that your teachers had to say about you.
Okay, Jesse is such a deserving young man for this recognition. I've known him since he was a freshman in my biology class, and I had the pleasure of teaching him again last year in animal science. He always has a funny story to share, and I can't wait to see his future accomplishments. That's from Miss Metters. Look at her, she's here for you. That's from Miss Metters. I got to know Jesse over these past few months, and I must say it has been quite an experience. He is probably one of the funniest students I know, always adding that comedic ingredient to every project. He always has a positive attitude regardless of what he's facing. If he ever gets discouraged, I wouldn't know, because he always lightens the mood with a joke and a positive thought. His unique outlook is rare with seniors, as most AP students tend to be very focused and serious. He always knows how to light up the room, from Miss Cox, who's here for you too. And then this is Jesse's first year in my career prep class, and he works at Walmart. At times, Walmart can be challenging, but Jesse approaches it with a positive attitude. He always brings a smile to class and a happy mood. Congratulations from Mrs. Harper, who's here for you too. So, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Principal Jones. Jesse, on behalf of the Exchange Club of Lake Highlands, even though you brought a friend in an LSU shirt, it is my pleasure to present you, for all of your hard work and the way you represent your school and your community, this award, Character Counts Award, and a small token of our appreciation for the Exchange Club. Congratulations. Let's keep right on moving. Our next Character Counts Award recipient attended Forest Lane Academy, Forest Meadow Junior High, is now a senior at Lake Highlands High School. Please welcome to the stage Ms. Areli Benitez.
Ready? All right, you're on right there. Have a seat.
Okay. First, why don't you tell us who you brought with you this morning?
I brought my mom with me this morning.
Hi, Mom. Welcome. Okay, so much like myself, you said that when you were not in school or studying, you like to do what?
When I'm not in school or studying, I like to dance. I'm actually in the school's dance team.
Oh, you're like an organized kind of, I thought maybe we were the same. Like, go ahead, tell us a little bit about that, what you like about it.
So basically what we do in that dance team, we take choreography from K-pop music and we learn it and perform it.
Okay, great. And you have how many siblings do you have?
I have 3 siblings, 2 sisters and 1 brother.
Okay, who's the meanest?
My older.
Yeah, that's how it is in my house too. Tell us what you plan on doing after high school.
After high school, I plan on attending college
Okay.
and graduating with veterinary.
Okay, you gonna go to LSU with Larry, or you have different plans?
No, I'm thinking of attending UNT.
North Texas here in Denton, congratulations, that's a great choice, that's great. You said that while you want to go into the veterinary field, you're not, if you could pick, maybe not dogs and cats, maybe something a little bit different, some travel. Tell us a little bit about what that would look like if you could draw it up any way you wanted to. If you could plan your job out any way you wanted to, what kind of vet would you like to be?
The vet that like would be able to like travel the world to like help different animals that are like endangered.
Endangered species?
Yes.
Very cool, all right. And if traveling the world, if you could go anywhere you wanted to go in the world, just to visit, where would you like to go?
I would go to Japan. I really like the culture over there.
Okay, how about the food? You ever eat Japanese food?
Yes,
Yeah.
the food.
Yeah, what's your favorite?
I would say ramen.
Okay, all right. Okay, and if you could meet anyone in the world, who would it be?
It would be my favorite group, which is called Stray Kids, because they've helped me throughout like the high school experience and
Okay.
also like on a personal level.
Maybe not like you and me, some of these guys, especially in the room, may not be familiar with the K-pop South Korean boy band scene. So tell us how'd you find out about them? Were they big here in the United States?
They were, when I got introduced to them, they were already big in like the world. I got introduced to them through one of my other friends that also listens to K-pop.
They just announced, I think, a 2024 world tour, if I'm not mistaken, so maybe they'll come to Dallas?
Yes, I'm hoping to go.
Yeah, I'll probably see you there at the concert. Big into the K-pop dance, K-pop boy band scene in my house for sure. Yeah. That's very cool. So tell us, one of the things that you said, if you could go back and talk to yourself as a freshman, what advice would you give yourself?
I would give myself to not leave everything last minute.
Don't leave everything to the last minute. That magically goes away after high school. So the adults in the room don't have that problem, right, Principal Jones? Right. All right, Principal Jones, let's bring Principal Jones up here and see what your teachers had to say about you.
Aurelie is one of those little engine that could types, humbly chugging along with the simple mantra, I think I can. Whether a challenge she's chosen or one she's assigned, she accepts them all with grace and has a commitment to do her best with a smile. And that's from Mr. Wade, who's here for you this morning. He's right there, you see him? Okay, sweet Aurelie, I'm so proud of you. Aurelie has been with me for 2 years in the animal science pathway. She rocked her certification exam last year, and I've also had the pleasure of serving as her avid mentor. She is bright, well-spoken, and she is going to do big things. Congratulations on this honor from Ms. Medders, who's here for you. Congratulations, Aurelie. Witnessing your hard work and perseverance in physics class was truly inspiring. Your humility, kindness, and compassion make you not only an excellent student, but a wonderful person. Enjoy this well-deserved recognition from Mr. Whittam, who's here for you. You see him? Okay. I just want to make sure you see him. I don't think I've ever seen Aurelie without a smile. I've had the pleasure of getting to know her this year in my APES, which is, Cox, what is it again? AP Environmental Science class, and her kind and positive nature has impressed me. It is hard to find a student that is always wearing a smile, so it is the one thing that made her stand out the first few days of school. She is diligent, hardworking, and never backs down from a challenge. And that's from Ms. Cox, who's here for you. And then one more. Aurelie embodies the spirit of AVID. She is incredibly hardworking and successfully juggles a challenging course load, a part-time job, and community service. She is a ray of positivity and AVID and is always eager to help and assist her peers. To date, she has 11 college acceptances and over $100,000 in scholarship offers. She is truly inspiring the next generation of AVID scholars, and I love watching teachers and students visit our AVID Senior Celebration to marvel at all of Aurelie's achievements. From Ms. Macy, who's here. Congratulations.
All right, Aurelie, I'm not permitted to announce announce the entertainment for the spring auction benefit for the Exchange Club coming up this spring. But if it does turn out to be Stray Kids from South Korea and the K-pop band, we'll make sure you get VIP backstage. Congratulations on all your hard work. On behalf of the Exchange Club, it is my pleasure to present you with this award and a small token of our appreciation for everything you do at Lake Highlands. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to move to our Youth of the Month Award recipients. The Youth of the Month Award recognizes Lake Highlands graduating seniors along with their parents and mentoring teachers who have excelled in academics, leadership, and school and community service. These are students in the top 20% of their class and often much higher who participate in student government, school publications, music, theater, athletics, or other school-sponsored activities. These students also have typically received special recognition or awards by other educational, community, state, or national organizations for demonstrating excellence in academics, leadership, participation, and community service. Our first Youth of the Month Award recipient attended St. Pat's for elementary and junior high, is now a senior at Lake Highlands High School. Please welcome to the stage Miss Landry Lusher. Welcome.
Thank you.
Ready to get into it?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. How long have you been in Lake Highlands?
I have been living in Lake Highlands my whole life, 18 years.
Your whole life. All right, you went to St. Pat's, now at Lake Highlands High School. When you are not studying or in class, what things do you like to do?
If I'm counting theater as studying, I like to do art and just kind of do that to take my mind off of things.
Okay, if we don't count theater as studying, what's your favorite thing to do?
Theater.
Theater, right. Okay. So tell us a little bit about your involvement in theater at the high school, kind of throughout your career and then especially this year.
So my freshman year obviously started out with COVID, just doing online theater, like Word document things, I don't know. Wasn't very fun, but sophomore year I got to start doing live theater again, which was great. And my senior year, it's been amazing. I got the opportunity to direct our children's show that we put on for all the elementary schoolers in the area. So over like 3,000 children got to see it and they loved it, which was like the greatest reward ever.
That's a very cool experience. I have a couple of elementary school students at home, and I was coaching the second grade girls after they went and saw that production, and we did not get any soccer accomplished because all they wanted to talk about was the production at Lake Highlands High School. So I know that made a big impact on them, and I'm sure that was really exciting to be a part of it. Tell us what you plan to do after high school.
After high school, I plan to attend Belmont University in Nashville, Tennessee, and major in creative and entertainment industries and minor in theater. So pursuing the arts.
That's great. Congratulations. Nashville.
Yes.
It's exciting.
Yeah.
Not LSU. I would give Larry too hard of a time. Larry's not going to come back. I know. Okay, so if you could meet any person, past or present, who did you select?
I selected, okay, well, last year we did a show, a historical show about like the Tudors. And I said that I would meet Catherine of Aragon. She is a strong, powerful woman and an amazing role model.
We learned a lot about Catherine of Aragon at our house over the last few days because I looked her up and then my kids wanted to know what I was looking up. So we learned a lot about, the last thing I've now learned is it's Aragon and not Aragon. I wasn't sure. I guess I was saying it wrong. I have to go home and reteach it. Going with theater, if you could pick your dream job, you could do anything for a living, what would you choose?
Oh, I would want to act. I would want to be like an actor, maybe not singing on Broadway, but acting. I don't know if there's plays on Broadway, but that.
Okay, I hope that happens. I think that would be a wonderful way to make a living. So if you could go back and talk to yourself, go back in time and talk to yourself as a freshman, now that you know everything you know from high school, what would you tell yourself?
I would just say, stay true to yourself. Don't try and be what other people want you to be, just do you.
Okay, good. I think it's great advice for everybody in the room, whether they're in high school or not. Let's bring Principal Jones up to hear what some of your teachers may have had to say about you. Aragon. I didn't either.
Erica.
Back.
Okay, Erica, morning. Okay, I wish I had had Landry all 4 years in my class, as she is such a joy to have in AV. She came in with her strong acting skills, and in just a few months, she has added creative film editing to the list of her talents. Her smile brightens the room, but her talents burn even brighter. I can't wait to see her name on the big screen in the future. Congratulations from Miss Haig. You're recording us? AV, got it. Let me stand up straight. I've had the pleasure of knowing Landry this year in my AP Environmental Science class. Immediately, I was impressed with her diligence, engagement, and participation. She is always striving to do her best and rising to meet every challenge. When she started to question her capabilities, she used reasoning and perseverance to stay the course and pursue growth. This is a well-deserved honor, and I couldn't be happier that she's being awarded today. Congratulations, I'm so proud of you, from Ms. Cox. And then, Landry has been an integral part of the theater department for 4 years. She's grown as a performer, director, and leader, and she is the president of the Lake Highlands International Thespian Society Troop number 2069. That wasn't Cato, you threw that in there. That's okay. Represent, that's fine. She stepped up as a student director this year and directed the annual children's show, which performed for the Lake Highlands area kindergarten through second graders, introducing a new generation of kids to theater arts. She has helped manage the department. The troupe pursues honor status, and we are better because she has been our student. She will be leaving very, very big shoes to fill. Thank you so much, Landry. We couldn't be prouder, from Mr. Meeks, who's here. So congratulations.
Landry, congratulations on all your accomplishments. We're so excited that you're going to go to Nashville and represent Lake Highlands. Don't forget about us when you leave.
I won't.
And so on behalf of the Exchange Club of Lake Highlands, it's my pleasure to present you with this award and a small token of our appreciation for all of your hard work.
Thank you so
Congratulations. All right, we've got one more student to meet. Our final Youth of the Month award recipient attended White Rock Elementary. Lake Highlands Junior High, is now a senior at Lake Highlands High School. Please give a warm Exchange Club welcome to Mr. Seth Eastman. Have a seat. All right, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Let's do it. All right, how long have you been at Lake Highlands?
I've been here since day one.
Day
so
one.
18 years.
Day one, 18 years, the whole time. Went to White Rock Elementary, Lake Highlands Junior High. When you're not in school or studying, tell us what you like to do.
I'm very musical, so I love to sing, play guitar, piano, all the instruments. I love to just play video games, hang out with my friends and family, and just normal teenager stuff, I think. Yeah.
Normal teenager stuff, okay. I can tell you're a singer because you actually hold the microphone correctly. The rest of us kind of just do it like this. He knows what he's doing, so. Okay, one of the things that we ask a lot, we get, as you can imagine, a lot of the same answers is, what's your favorite electronic device? Yours was a little bit different, so tell us about your favorite electronic device.
My favorite is definitely my computer that I built. I love building computers. Technology has been a huge part of my life for as long as I can remember. I mean, I get all my schoolwork on it. Sometimes I get a little distracted, but you know, mostly school.
How long does it take to build a computer?
The planning can take some time.
Yep.
And earlier when I used to do it, it took like a couple of days, but I can do it now in like about 3 or 4 hours.
I took my laptop to a professional to get the battery changed. So miles ahead. That's very impressive to build a computer. Tell us we talked about this, so if you're not comfortable saying it, you don't have to, but tell us what you plan on doing after high school.
I plan on attending UT, hookup by the way.
I told him he was not among friends, and he didn't have to answer if he didn't want to. Go ahead.
But I plan to do either arts and entertainment technologies or computer science.
That's good. We'll never actually admit it to the Longhorns, but we actually do think that's a very prestigious school. Congratulations, it's a great choice. But once you are enrolled day one, it becomes, there's a rivalry there. They don't be nice about it anymore, so. But congratulations, that's great. So what's your favorite club that you're involved in at high school?
I love choir. I've been doing choir for about 6 years now, the junior high and continuing at the high school. And like Landry was talking about with theater, the beginning was a little rough, flip grids and all the things that didn't really convince me that choir was something that I wanted to pursue and keep doing. But the more I stuck with it, the more my sister kept telling me that it's so much fun that I need to keep doing it. It was really worth it. I've learned so many leadership skills amongst becoming a better musician, and I wouldn't trade it for anything.
That's great. Congratulations on that. So, kind of in the same line of being a musician, if you could meet anyone in the world, past or present, who did you say you'd like to meet?
I definitely want to meet Paul McCartney, I think, because especially this year, his music and his work has had a really big impact on my life and the music I enjoy listening to and my devotion to guitar and rock and roll. So I think that being able to meet him would be a great experience, and hopefully he has a few more years left in him.
If he is the musical performance at the Exchange Club benefit in the spring, we'll make sure.
Please invite him.
We still don't know who it is, so theoretically it could be him. Well, everybody's invited in the room with this. So, tell us, if you could go back and say anything to yourself as a freshman now that you're a senior, what would you say? Not that.
I think I would say that every day is a new day, and it's never too late to start fresh and start over. And don't hold on to the past, and don't let fear be the reason that you don't do something new.
Great advice, again, for everybody in the room, not just high school students. I think that's very solid. Let's bring Principal Jones up here to share a few things that your teachers had to say about you.
No, it's okay. I like to sit and watch. It's good. Thank you. I had to bring my phone because someone missed the deadline. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I see you. That's okay. I'm gonna call you out. It's okay. No problem. Noon on Thursday, but that's fine. Okay. Seth is one of the most balanced students I've ever met. He accepts criticism and defeat as humbly and with great perspective as he does well-earned accolades and victories, weighing each thoughtfully, but not dwelling on it either. He gives praise more readily than he receives it, and is always gracious and grateful. He knows himself and his direction well, but not to the exclusion of others or outside opportunities. Whatever challenges he pursues next, he will do so by faithfully putting his best foot forward with a great attitude each day. From Mr. Wade, who's here. As the adorable caboose at the end of the Eastman train, Seth, you've carried a heavy load down the tracks of tradition. You've continued, I hadn't read it yet, that was powerful. You've continued the Eastman legacy of excellence at Lake Highlands High School. You've impressed us with your academic excellence and entertained us with your velvety voice. Thank you for completing my trifecta by following in the footsteps of Mason and Claire with this well-deserved honor, and thank you to your mom and dad for making it possible. It's from Ms. Fishkin. There is so much I could say about Seth, and none of it would surprise anyone. He is one of those students that makes you look forward to the class period he's in because his authentic engagement and perspective elevates that day's lesson. He is by far one of the most creative students that has ever entered my classroom doors, and I look forward to every project he presents because it will undoubtedly contain an unexpected element that is Seth's signature mark. He has an old school character with a modern creative streak that makes him one of a kind, and that's from Miss Cox. And then Miss Moss. Just hold on, let me pull it up. It takes time. Miss Moss, who texted me last night. I have known and taught Seth since he was in the 7th grade. He is as kind and good as he is talented, which is a whole lot. Seth leads by example with his kindness and his talent. It is absolutely no surprise that he is receiving this award. He is hardworking, humble, and anyone would be absolutely lucky to have him as a student. I am a better teacher having had him in my class for multiple years, and I'm so sad for him to graduate from this class. Congratulations, Seth.
Seth, congratulations on all your hard work and your accomplishments. On behalf of the Exchange Club of Lake Highlands, it's my pleasure to present you with this award and a small token of our appreciation.
Thank you so much.
All right, congratulations once again to all our award recipients. Thank you to you and to your families for being here with us this morning. It's a pleasure to have you with us. Thank you to the faculty and staff. And thank you to everyone who got out of bed on this cold morning to join us. Keep an eye out on the newsletter April 13th. Paul McCartney and South Korean K-pop still not off the table, so we don't know who it's going to be, so it's still technically a possibility. Y'all stay warm this weekend, and I will turn it back over to Mr. Basin. Thank you.
Thank you, Brad. An excellent program as always. Yeah, if our honorees would hang around for a few minutes afterwards, we're going to snap photos up here. Just a few final notes before we get out of here. Upcoming programs. Next week we have our Thursday night program that's on cybersecurity. It was one that we did last year. It was really well received, so we hope to see everybody out next Thursday. And then our final program of the month, the following week, the last Friday, it's going to be an RISD update from Superintendent Tabitha Branham. So I know that's something everyone will want to attend. Thank you to Greg and Gail for the invocation and the pledge this morning. Reminder about the canned food drive. And then lastly, just want to say one final word of congratulations to Seth, Landry, Areli, and Jesse. Really proud of y'all and your many accomplishments. Thank you to your parents, teachers, friends, Larry, everyone who has supported y'all, encouraged you, mentored you, and helped you along the way. We really look forward to seeing all that you accomplish. Larry, you are always welcome in whatever sweatshirt you like to wear. It's been a very artistic morning with lots of talk of dance and theater and art. So if y'all want, this table right here really loves to express themselves through song and dance. So if y'all would like to continue those discussions, these guys in the vests up front would love to talk with y'all. A note on the video. So we shoot the entire program and put it on YouTube. So if anybody ever wants to go back and watch the program in its entirety, it's available up there. So with that, we are adjourned. Everybody have a great Friday.